Hey there, I'm the Practical CFO, and welcome back to our cash flow series. In part one, we covered why profit isn't cash and how that confusion destroys businesses. Today, in part two, we're exposing one of the most common cash flow killers I see even among sophisticated, profitable businesses. It's called the owner withdrawal mistake. And if you're making it right now, your business is bleeding cash and you might not even realize it yet. Here's what happens. Your business starts making money, finally. So you do what feels natural. You take some out. Then a little more. Maybe you buy that car you've been eyeing. Upgrade your lifestyle. After all, you've earned it, right? But here's what nobody tells you. There's a massive difference between cash in your account and cash you can actually take. Most owners look at their bank account and think, there's $50,000. I can take 20. But they don't realize 15,000 is owed in taxes. Another 10,000 covers next month's payroll. 5,000 is for inventory already ordered. And suddenly, that 20,000 withdrawal just put the business in crisis. This is the owner withdrawal mistake, and it comes fast. Let me tell you why this happens to even the smartest entrepreneurs. First, most business owners don't separate themselves from their business financially. But your business isn't your personal ATM. It's a separate entity that needs its own cash reserves and emergency fund. There's massive confusion between cash flow and profitability. You might have cash today, but if it's already allocated to expenses next week, it's not yours to take. Remember the timing gaps we discussed in part one? This is where they kill you. Third, most owners don't pay themselves a proper salary. This causes cash flow chaos. Pay yourself a fixed salary. Instead, they take draws whenever they feel like it. No system, no structure. Just emotion-based withdrawals. When you're the owner, every dollar feels like it's yours. Because technically, it is. And there's the trap. But operationally, that money has jobs to do. And when you pull it out prematurely, those jobs don't get done. Here's what the death spiral looks like. Losing customers leads to revenue collapse. This is the death spiral. The business starts missing payments. Vendors start calling. You can't restock inventory on time. You cut marketing to preserve cash, which reduces future revenue. This leads to losing customers and a collapse in revenue. Growth stalls, then reverses. And ironically, you end up making less money long-term because you took too much short-term. I've seen profitable businesses making $200,000 in profit go under because the owner kept withdrawing money the business needed to operate. They'd see the profit number and take $150,000 thinking they're being conservative. But this triggers the death spiral. But they forgot quarterly taxes, equipment replacement, that two biggest clients pay on 60-day terms. 3 months later, scrambling for payroll. 6 months later, taking high-interest debt. A year later, closing the doors. I'm confused. This shows profit, but the business failed. How can it be profitable on paper, but fail anyway? So how do you fix this? How do you pay yourself without destroying your business? The solution is our 4-step framework. Step 1 is setting up a proper compensation structure. This means researching the market rate for your role and calculating a fair salary. This becomes your baseline. You take this consistently, like any other employee, a fixed part of your cash flow, not random withdrawals. Step 2, implement allocation system. Use the profit money comes in, immediately allocate it into different accounts. So how do you pay yourself without destroying your business? 4-account system, operating taxes, profit, and owner's pay. This keeps your business healthy. Step 3, build cash reserve first. Your business should have 3 to 6 months of operating expenses saved, non-negotiable. Once you hit this target, then you can start thinking about profit distributions. Step 4, understand your numbers. Know your profit margins, cash conversion cycle, and when big expenses hit. Look at a cash flow forecast, not just your bank balance. Your plan needs the golden rule. Every dollar allocated before withdrawal. If you can't explain it, you're not ready. If you can't clearly explain where every dollar in your business account is allocated, you're not ready to take a withdrawal. Look, I get it. You started this business to make money and build a life, and you absolutely should be rewarded for the value you create. But the fastest way to kill that dream is confusing short-term gratification with long-term wealth building. Your business is a goose that lays golden eggs. The owner withdrawal mistake is killing the goose to get the eggs faster. And once the goose is dead, there are no more eggs. Pay yourself well, but pay yourself smart. Set up systems, build reserves. A balanced approach means sustainable withdrawals plus a strong business. This funding strategy will help your business thrive for decades. Set your owner salary, open separate accounts, calculate your reserve target. If this resonated, implement one step this week. In part 3, we're talking about cash flow forecasting, how to predict your cash needs months in advance so you're never caught off guard, how to see problems before they arrive, how to plan with confidence instead of guessing with hope. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. This is the skill that separates businesses that survive from businesses that scale. This is the Practical CFO, helping you build wealth the smart way. Subscribe for practical tips.